In July 2026, the residential streets of Toowoomba, Queensland, sat quietly against the edge of dense bushland. It was a picture of suburban normalcy. That calm broke in the early hours of July 7th, when 30-year-old Jana Armstrong vanished from her home without warning. When police arrived to investigate, they found a chilling anomaly. Jana was nowhere to be seen, but her 4-month-old baby was left behind, completely safe in the house. Her family immediately raised the alarm. They knew her as a deeply devoted mother and told authorities that voluntarily abandoning her infant was entirely out of character. The presence of the infant at the scene indicated the disappearance was not voluntary. What began as a standard missing person inquiry became a desperate race against the clock. Shortly after the report of her disappearance, police located Jana's vehicle, a white Hyundai Kona, abandoned. Finding a discarded vehicle separated from its owner escalated law enforcement's concern for her physical safety. Queensland police began issuing urgent public appeals, asking motorists in the area to check their dashcams for any footage of the white Hyundai. Search and rescue authorities, flanked by local volunteers, scrambled through the night, cutting through vegetation to retrace her last known movements. The abandoned car forced a transition in the operational mindset of investigators. They moved from a search and rescue effort to a homicide protocol. Detectives processed the abandoned vehicle for physical evidence and interviewed witnesses, methodically building a timeline of Jana's final hours. The information they gathered dictated a deliberate shift in the search grid. They pulled resources away from residential streets and focused entirely on the remote wilderness outside of town. The operation zeroed in on Redbank Creek, an unforgiving stretch of dense bushland defined by steep, inaccessible terrain. Several days into this localized search, a group of civilian pig hunters navigating the rough landscape stumbled upon something irregular. Hidden deep within the steep topography, they found human remains. This discovery in the hostile wilderness confirmed the fears of the community, marking the end of the search for Jana Armstrong. Specialized units immediately locked down the expanse around Redbank Creek, cordoning off the wilderness to establish a major crime scene. The initial urgency of a rescue mission was gone, replaced by the strict protocols of a forensic investigation. Following a wait for testing, forensic teams confirmed that the remains were those of Jana Armstrong. Detectives continued their work quietly, gathering the final pieces of CCTV and dashcam footage to link a suspect to the established timeline. The evidence they accumulated pointed directly to Jana's former partner, resulting in his immediate arrest. Queensland police officially charged him with domestic violence murder. By methodically tracking the physical evidence left behind, investigators connected the disappearance at Redbank Creek to the broader pattern of intimate partner violence. Jana's family faced the immense burden of grieving a violent loss while stepping in to raise her 4-month-old infant. As the physical search concluded, the legal machinery engaged. The accused made his first appearance before the Toowoomba Magistrates Court. But the implications of the case extended far beyond the walls of that courtroom. Jana's death was part of a recurring pattern across the country. As this data indicates, there is a clear upward trend in domestic violence incidents across Australia. Jana's murder acted as a catalyst, reigniting a fierce national debate about this ongoing epidemic. The circumstances of the Redbank Creek case sparked calls for a reassessment of how victim protection laws were implemented across the country. Even as court proceedings move forward, detectives are actively appealing to the public for witnesses and dashcam footage to finalize their prosecution. The community is now fighting two simultaneous battles: the specific legal effort to convict the accused and the broader societal fight to protect future victims. Authorities urge anyone with lingering information regarding the case to contact Queensland Police or Crime Stoppers immediately. The physical search for Jana Armstrong ended in the bushland, but the search for national accountability is only just beginning.